Shabbat Shalom. Kol Halo Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, Tabernacle of David. I'm a brother Yahshua, back with the WW3 Daily update. Today is the first of 5 days this week. And we'll basically do a little catch up from the weekend. Not much going on other than, there was some activity with, let me see if I can find that. Let's see. Let me see if I can find Russia and this is Russia sends that's 9 years a month. 13 days. I think this happened a day or two ago that I'm looking for. 2 days. Russia sends blood stocks. No, not that. So it's not popping up. It would be a day or two ago. 9 days. I saw it somewhere, and now I should have grabbed it, but what they're doing, let's see, Russia talks to Iran's this might have something to do with it. That's 12 days, too many days out. 4 years, 11 days. It says Iranian president tells Putin the West unilateralism, American power have created cooperation. Okay, 1 month, 4 days, no. 12 days, 2 days. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little research on that and get back. Okay, but anyway, we can see where this thing is going. So let's just get Ezekiel real quick. Or where were we? Let's get the dragons. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 28. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, as in the Middle East, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, okay, so you got the Arabs, and then you got these Carmanians, which are the Iranians, which are the Persians, raging in all wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join the battle with them. With who? With the Arabs, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, okay? Land of the Assyrians being Babylon the Great, right? Babylon is in Iraq, but who's over there in Iraq? Well, the Babylonians. The Americans is where I'm going with this, all right? And then it goes on, and then shall the dragons have the upper hand. So who's going to win? Okay, then shall the dragons have the upper hand. Well, here's the dragons, and who's with them? Also the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as a wild boar. With great power shall they come and join the battle with them. With who? With the dragons. And then shall the dragons have the upper. And so that means Iran's going to have the upper hand too. Who is Iran with? We go to Ezekiel. Okay. Son of man, Ezekiel 38:2, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog. This is talking about Russia. Okay. Persia, jump down to 5. Ethiopia and Libya with them. With who? With the Russians. So you got the Iranians with the Russians. Okay. And they're all together. Look. The 18. What is it? 28? And the dragons. The Arabs. The Persians. Who are the Persians with? They're with the Russians. Okay? This is called World War III, where a bunch of countries choose sides, and then they have a war. That's why they call it a world war. All right? Now, when you understand what these old names go back to, okay? Ethiopia, that's on the continent of Africa. Continent of Africa, you understand? This is Turkey, okay? Meshach and Tubal, Turkey. All right, so when you understand that, then you can go in and find out what is going on. So we're just going to look at some headlines, really, and try to keep it short. Carrier pigeon. Let's see. This is 3 days ago. Let's see here. I guess I don't really want this. But anyway, China is locked up. Iran attacked largest, what? Iran attacked largest in the world. See, this is what's going on in the Middle East. Iran, the Persians, right, are working with the Syrians. Syrians are Arabic, right? Hamas are the Arabs. The Palestinians, who are calling themselves the Philistines. The Philistines are actually Hamites, but the people calling themselves Palestinians are actually the dragons of Arabia. Okay? All of those Arab states around there are going to get together with the Iranians. The Iranians are getting together with the Russians. It's a world war. Okay? Iran collapses with airstrikes. You see the world war? Okay, so let's go. Where shall we go here? Military leaks. Military Leaks channel. Look at this. Go back about 2 days. All right, 2 days ago. The last report that I've given was on Friday. Today is Monday. What, 3 days ago? Russia to invade Ukraine in February. All right? They better hurry up before that cold goes away and them tanks are going to get bogged down. Russia ready to strike in Ukraine. Okay. Jinping is backing up Putin. All right. China joins Russia in huge naval drill. What? As Ukraine war fears explode. China is ready to invade Taiwan. Okay. China is with Russia. China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, and the dragons of Arabia, according to the scriptures. Russia's nuclear missiles at Ukraine border. So the nukes are involved in this. Oh, they're not going to shoot off the nukes. You're crazy. China, Russia, Iran show of unity against U.S.-led Western powers. You see this? Indian Navy's firepower. Who's got India? India's with to counter China. So India is on the side of the West. All right. China's ready to fight full capacity at full capacity if U.S. helps Taiwan. Past that, U.S. fires 100 Patriot missiles as China warns to attack U.S. military base near South China Sea. I'd like to look at that. 17 warships of 6 countries shot and sank 10 China warships as attack in U.S. South China Sea. So whether these things are major or not, they're definitely skirmishes that nobody is really reporting on. So you got to go find one of these little channels, right, that can shed light on what's actually going on over there, because propaganda and you know, whatever they call the news today, right, is dominated by the people that own the channels. So how can you get any real intelligence unless you got somebody that knows? So I like to go to this channel, Military and Foreign Affairs Network. Let's watch a little bit of this guy. Ukraine's ability to fight Russia. The war is not really about Ukraine fighting Russia. It's about Russia fighting NATO and the UN. This is 2 days ago. More Russian airborne forces to Belarus. Okay, he gives his own commentary sometimes, which, whatever. I don't even think I want to watch this. I want to watch, was it Carrier? Let me see. This is old. Deep Journal. 1 hour ago, Russian Navy prepares to steal the U.S.'s, they must have shot a plane down. Sunken F-35C. Okay. I want to watch this. 6 Russian nuclear submarines surfaced all at once. What? In the Black Sea for strikes to red line. Huh. Look at this. 1 day ago, that was yesterday, invasion begun. Combined Army launched total attack from 3 different fronts. Let's see what this says. Of course, there's a commercial. A little war commercial
there. Dear listeners, welcome to the Deep Journal channel. By subscribing to our channel, you can be informed about detailed reports every time. Today, many new developments are taking place on the front lines of
and that was yesterday.
Ukraine and Russia. While the power conflicts between the USA and the United Kingdom on the Ukrainian border with Russia continue, the Ukrainian Armed Forces is launching a powerful attack on Donetsk today. The images released today were clear proof that Ukraine is now entering the Donbass. The militias of Donbass, supported by Russia, seem to be unable to respond to this attack by Ukraine yet. Today, while the news of Ukraine's attack from different regions in Donbass fell like a bomb on the agenda, Russia announced that if this attack was carried out, they would attack Ukraine from 7 different regions, including the Black Sea.
Look at that. Okay. I believe what they're waiting for. They're waiting for somebody to go too far, and then Putin is going to send some bombers out, right? And then it might pick up from there.
Previously, the Ukrainian military...
And I say that because this war has been going on since 2014, okay? When Ukraine fell because America went in there and destabilized it. Okay, and now And that's when the fighting, little skirmishes in the area that are still going on. And somebody's going to escalate that, and then it's just going to spiral out of control. All right, we're waiting for that. We want that to happen um, speedily.
Had liberated 4 regions in Donbass from the hands of the Russian-backed militias. Tension in the region is at very high levels. In addition, 150 British Special Forces commandos and at least 200 American Special Forces are participating in operations on the front line alongside the Ukrainian armed forces. It is known that 5,000 American troops are being sent to the Ukrainian border, and that the sending of another 50,000 American soldiers is on the agenda of the U.S. government.
So, with that being said, see, Sleepy Joe is over here giving press conferences talking about no U.S. troops are going to the Ukraine, right? Which is not true. They've been there, okay? Oh, they're forward observers. They're done, and it's all semantics and bullshit, okay? But what we do know is this thing is picking up speed, and somebody's got to make a move. Either America's got to pull a false flag and blame it on the other side, or Vladimir, his time is running short, because if it starts getting warm and that terrain starts giving way, he can't maneuver his tanks, and then they're going to get that ass whooped. So they're being careful about it. All right, so
It is thought that these attacks may also offer Russia the excuse it seeks. It was almost certain that Russia, which had its eye on the underground mines in eastern Ukraine long ago, would take the mining operations in this region together with the Donetsk Autonomous Republic. However, in recent days, the militias in the Donbass region were completely defeated in the raids of Ukraine. The support of the USA and the United Kingdom is very great in these attacks, and they support the rightful struggle of Ukraine until the end.
So you see, this thing has been going uh, on a proxy level, but it's escalating, right? And it's about natural resources and things of that nature. But there's no way that NATO, the EU, uh, the US, and Great Britain should be on the doorstep of this guy. He's hard pressed to do something he's going to have to do. He don't want to, but they're going to keep forcing the issue. So it's inevitable, really.
As of today, nearly 20,000 ATGMs are in service in the Ukrainian armed forces. In addition, the Ukrainian armed forces has at least 80 Smerch heavy multiple launch rocket systems in its arsenal and has deployed 8 MLRS, Smerch, and Hurricane missiles to the front line. These weapons have a very serious destructive power and are actively used against the Russian-backed DPR and LPR militias in the region. It is estimated that at present the Ukrainian armed forces have at least 7,500 Stunya complexes, 5,000 Javelin complexes, 5,000 NLAW complexes. Currently, the United States prohibits the Ukrainian armed forces from using Javelin complexes for attack, but over the past 3 months, Javelin systems have been used by the Ukrainian military for at least 5 attacks. Another important issue is that the UK did not provide any attack restraint conditions while supplying NLAW complexes. After the transfer of nearly 4,000 Javelin and NLAW anti-tank missile systems to Ukraine, which drove Putin crazy last week, the Ukrainian armed forces has more than 20,000 anti-tank systems.
Okay, so as you can see, fighting is going on. They're just not reporting it as such. All right. So we'll get this real quick to explain that. All right. We'll go ahead and close for the day. This is Matthew 24 and 6. It's lock in, didn't spell it right. M-A-T-T-H. That happens. Matthew 24 and 6 says, and ye, everybody knows this, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors. What are we hearing? Rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, so let's look at wars and rumors of wars and see what we get here. Okay. Right here, NIV, wars and rumors of war. NLT, wars and threats of wars. Rumors, 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 right? Because we don't know what's going on over there. All we know is what we're hearing from these pretty much YouTube channels. What are they showing on the mainstream media? A whole lot of what they want you to see. They're not letting you know that they've been fighting over there since 2014, right? And that's what's going to escalate out of control. Aramaic Bible in plain English. It is going to happen that you're going to hear battles. We're hearing that right now. And reports, we're hearing that right now, of wars. Threats, rumors, reports, and the news. The noise of battles close by and the news of battles far away. So this is what we're undergoing right now. Ultimately, when it escalates to the point where they can't hide it anymore and they actually have to gain control of the narrative because it's spun out of their control, they're going to I declare war. Remember the card game? This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. Third World War. Okay? Behold, look, World War III is coming shortly. All right? So keep your eyes open and remain on your post. All right? Be diligent. Measure thou the time diligently in and of itself. All right? So with that, we hope that the elect were edified. With that, we're going to say Shabbat Shalom.